Good day, good day, good day. Good day, everybody. Welcome to Living Life in Joy. I am Rev Melissa. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone is doing well. I am so excited about today's show. But before I go there, let me just share with you who I am in case this is your first time watching Living Life in Joy. I am Rev Melissa. I am an ordained interfaith minister. I'm a licensed religious science practitioner. I'm a spiritual life coach. I'm also the spiritual director and senior minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living here in New York. And all of that is my ministry of joy, where I support people in living life in joy, connected to their yes. And so that's what living life in joy is all about. It's a vehicle for people to share how they are connected to their yes. So we started off May like gangbusters. Yes, we did. We had a wonderful guest, Gail Ricketts, who is an attorney. She calls herself a recovering codependent. She's also a speaker and life coach, and she's the author of a trilogy. She did a trilogy of her life called God Directed Revelation, God Directed Redemption, and God Directed Recovery. And you can find all three of her books on Amazon. And then last Sunday on Mother's Day, we had the fabulous, beautiful Alethia Brown, who is a career visual artist, poetic storyteller, and CEO and founder of Unveiled Unlocked, which celebrates women of bare or partially bare heads and expands the beauty code and educates. So if you missed Gail or Alethia, you need to go back and watch the replay. And today's guest is just as dynamic. So I can't wait for you all to meet her. So let's go, set, ready. All right, we're back. Welcome back to Living Life in Joy. I am Rev Melissa, and I'm so excited to have with me today's wonderful guest. I was introduced to her through Alethia Brown, who was my guest last Sunday. And as soon as we spoke, I was like, yes, girl, I got to have you on the show. I got to have you on the show. So let me introduce you to Noreen Chambers. I'm going to share with you her bio. I'm going to put up her Instagram. So you already got a sense of the type of creativity and gift she has. So just listen to her bio. Noreen Chambers is the creator of the Noona Collection. The Noona Collection is designed for the discerning woman who wants to diversify her look and not diverse her culture. Noona Collection Wigs was conceived from two challenges, and I'm going to save that part of her bio so she could tell us about the two challenges. Noona's Collection Wigs was introduced to the public as part of the Harlem Week event in collaboration with Unveiled Unlocked. Hair to Hair Free, celebrating Global Bare Hair Day on August 17th, 2016. Noreen is a member of the First Braiders Guild. She's also created customized natural styles and simply made a paradigm shift to facilitate the ever-growing desire for truly natural, protective, transitional styles. And for women with locks, she also gives the option if we just want to have another day. I love that. Most importantly, she is helping her fellow sisters feel beautiful while dealing with their complicated medical issues like cancer, treatments, lupus, diabetes, stress, and just aging. And guess what? Just because. So we can have some options. Noreen says her wigs are wearable art. They are customized personally just for you, and no two wigs are alike. And in addition to her wigs, she also has what she calls quirky hats. And I'll be showing a couple of those later on in the interview. So without further ado, let me see if I can get a drum roll up in here. So I'm producing myself today, y'all. So y'all send me some love and light. Here we go. Drum roll. There we are. There we are.
Hi.
Hi, Noreen.
Hi, Reverend Melissa. How are you?
I am wonderful. It is so wonderful to have you on today's show. Thank you so much for saying yes.
Thank you for having me.
And I love your two friends in the background.
Yes, this is one of the natural wigs here, and this is a quirky hat.
I love it. I love it. So before we get into that, I want to know about the challenges. So you were doing natural hair, and then you was faced with two challenges. So tell us about that.
Well, I started caregiving my parents, and I couldn't work on clients anymore. But I had a friend who had waist length sister locks, and she kept saying, "You need to come up with a way for me to have a new look. All of these girls with this new afros and stuff, I need another look." And she is a kinkologist. So I took the challenge and started working and came up with something that was the prototype, and then I tweaked it and perfected it so that now my wigs will go over sister locks and Nyabingi locks. So that gives our lock sisters a chance to change up when they want to.
I love it. I love it.
Hmm.
I used to have locks a long time ago. They were down my back, and I did the big chop probably 15 years ago now.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe not that long. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Okay.
But anyway, to know that there's an option now, because a lot of times when you have locks or even sister locks and different natural hairstyles, and you
Right.
want to switch it up, you don't have any options.
Yes, but
And
my
now
wigs
we
do go
do.
over. My wigs do stretch over locks. Yes, they do.
Awesome.
And then the second challenge
Yes.
was um, finding a lot of my friends, ex clients, and friends of mine clients that were suffering with hair loss and really sensitive scalps from chemo, radiation, thyroid medication,
Mm,
diabetes. And so when I started realizing that wearing a full cap wig was causing irritation or
mm,
abscesses, and they didn't have the luxury because there was only black, there was only brown, they looked really fake and not natural. So I took the challenge, since I've always worked on here, just to do a paradigm shift and help them out. And there are so many ladies that, even going to the American Cancer Society, they
mm.
offer you a free wig, but you don't really see yourself there. And if you've never worn straight hair, it's hard to go from braids or twists or natural hair to now all of a sudden this dead straight wig.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad that you took that challenge because I know that you have blessed so many women with the option of having a natural styled wig. Like, come on, that's just so awesome. That is so awesome. So I see behind you um
Yes.
your girlfriend there with the
Yes.
natural
I
hair.
could bring her a
Yeah,
little
let's bring her up a
closer.
little bit.
Okay. You see,
Look at that. So,
she's
so
natural.
Noreen,
Very.
tell us a little bit about your process because this is unique and this is art. So
Okay.
tell us about the process.
Um, it started off with a lot of ladies I know are going through personal summers, so they can't take the heat. So I needed it to be lightweight. I needed it to be a quick put on without a process of do I style. No, you put it on, you fluff it, and you walk out the door just like that.
Mm.
So my method is a mesh cap, and I take strands of hair and create these styles. They're
Strands
not
of
some
hair.
strands, actual strands of hair that I create these styles from.
And you're a crocheter, right? You
Yes,
crochet?
I've been crocheting since I was a child, since about 6 years old. So I just took two passions, my hair passion and my crochet, and put them together for the wigs. They're very lightweight. No two wigs are alike. I could recreate a wig very close to, but they're all custom, they're all different. And this way, if you want a dark wig with blonde, whatever streaks you want, whatever highlights, you could pick whatever colors you want, and I put them together. And then when your wig is ready, I put it on you, I cut it and customize it so that becomes your own baby. And my and this is actual wearable art.
It is wearable
It's
art.
wearable
And
art.
I want to show one of the pictures of the wig that you made for Alethea. And
Oh,
so I
that was for her
mentioned,
birthday.
yeah,
Yes.
I mentioned Alethea Brown is the founder of Unveiled Unlocked, and she was my guest last week. And this is one of the wigs. Look at that Noreen made for her. Look at that blue, and then her signature ankh, signature cowrie shell there.
Yes.
And look at you looking fabulous. Now, is that one of your wigs also that you have on,
Yes,
Noreen?
it is. That's my signature.
Beautiful.
That's my signature wig. This is my signature
Beautiful.
color in wigs. Yes.
I love it. So I often ask people who are on the show what I sometimes call your won't he do it moment, right? The what led you I know you mentioned that you were taking care of your parents,
Hmm.
and you could have taken care of your parents and just kept it moving, right?
True.
So what like really did it for you to like really step fully into this gift that you have?
I considered one of my closest friends, which was back in early 90s, when she was diagnosed with breast cancer. She and it started to take her hair. She actually looked like Pam Grier's twin. So we
Mm,
already know she was beautiful. And she was so upset about her hair being missing that I shaved my hair right then and there at the
mm,
house to
mm,
so that we both could be bald, so that she would have, she wouldn't feel bad by herself. I had never shaved my head before, but we both were gorgeous. And
mm,
so I just remember the pain. And I had another close friend who had lupus that was wearing wigs that she really didn't like. Her hair color was your color, and
mm,
she couldn't find any wigs. And so, thinking of that, I didn't want to step totally away from hair. I've been
mm,
doing hair since I've been in grade school. I've always
mm.
been playing with hair. Cher was my biggest. Cher was my biggest model with all of the weird hairstyles. I just
Yeah.
wanted to always be busy in hair. So thinking of that and not being able, caregiving two parents at the same time, I just couldn't step away from my passion. So
Yes.
doodling, and the challenge came up with the covering of the locks. And then I saw I could facilitate a need for women that if it was a job, if it was an interview, a date, you could feel comfortable, but you have options. And
Yes.
therefore, with Unveiled, it's from here to hair free.
Yes, from
We now
hair
have
to
an
hair
options.
free.
Yes, we have options.
So you could be barehead, you could have hair
Yes.
locks down to your butt,
Yes.
and your wigs will work.
Yes, they will.
All right. So
Yes.
as if the wigs wasn't enough, Noreen, then you go and get into the hats. So your I was like, Noreen was showing me some of her beautiful work yesterday, and it is just spectacular. So, how did this happen? How did you start doing what you call quirky hats?
The quirky hats, I used to make hats, and then in association with Alethea and the other Barehead Beauties, a lot of times they always have caps on because of the air conditioning or just drafts. And so, just thinking of her personality, her and another person said, "You could crochet. You need to start making our hats." So I started making quirky hats.
Now, I'm going to show you one. And I think this is Alethea's too, right? Is
That's
that Alethea?
Alethea's. That hat
Yes.
is made for our 10th anniversary of Unveiled Unlocked this year. And I made her a signature hat with the colors of Unveiled Unlocked.
And with her, the Sankofa symbol there.
Yes, my niece did that in resin.
That is
Hmm.
beautiful. That is
Yes.
beautiful. So that's one. Let me show just one other. This one I just adore. I love that. Now,
Thank
what
you.
inspires you with the colors and the shape? Like,
I
what?
like jewel tones
Mhm.
and I like bright colors. And I'll just sit there and just start. I'll start with one color and I have no idea where I'm going. Sometimes I have them a strip and I have no idea. And then all of a sudden I'll go, okay, maybe this might work. And I put it on a mannequin and there's the hat.
It's beautiful. Now, are you celebrating your anniversary also this year?
Yes, this year is my sixth anniversary because, in collaboration with Unveiled Unlocked and Global Beerhead Day, which took place in 2016,
Hmm.
Alethia did a skit and introduced the Noona Collection. All
Mm,
of her Beerhead beauties were at Harlem Week on the main stage, and
hmm.
they all came out modeling Michoud's clothes and my wigs. And at the very end, they went up on stage, and at the same time, they all pulled off the wigs. So, but nobody at all thought that they were wearing wigs. They looked natural, they were coarse, some had afros, they were different colors, different lengths. So it kind of took everybody by surprise when everybody removed their wig at the same time.
Oh, I hope someone captured that on
Oh, yes,
film.
it's on video. Yes, it
Oh
is.
goodness,
Yes.
that's amazing. That's amazing. So, Noreen, if someone wanted you to customize a natural style wig for them, how would they go about doing that?
They could either direct message me on Instagram, or they could reach me on the Noona Collection at Gmail. I'm very reachable, and I'm also on Facebook.
Okay, I'm going to put that up. Let's see if I could put that up real quick. So, what is your handle on Facebook?
It would also be, ooh, 1 second.
Not Facebook, I'm sorry, on Instagram because
Oh,
you prefer
Instagram,
Instagram.
Noona Collection Wigs.
Okay, let me put that up. Nuna
Collection Wigs.
Collection, so people can see what we talking about. All right.
That's
So
it.
on Instagram, Nuna Collection Wigs. Yo,
Yes.
gotta get you one. I mean, come on, look how fabulous! Look how fabulous Nuna Noreen looks in a Nuna wig. Just beautiful. I'm gonna
Thank
tell my
you.
mom. I'm gonna tell
Thank
because
you.
my mother wears wigs. Many women in my family wear wigs, and I know they would love to have a natural styled wig.
And it's actually customized to them. They're
And
liking their coloring, their length. Yeah.
that is so awesome. So Instagram, Nuna Collection Wigs. And they
Yes.
could also connect with you there if they want one of their quirky hats.
Yes.
Okay. All right, y'all. So y'all got the hookup. Y'all got the hookup. You know how to reach Noreen Chambers. Let's get into our second segment, which is joy questions. So,
Okay.
Noreen, what
Yes.
does joy look or feel like for you?
Joy to me is helping people to elevate them, to be a caregiver.
Mm.
That brings me the most joy.
Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I say I'm living life in joy. What are you living life in?
I'm living life in growth, in peacefulness, and tranquility.
Growth, peacefulness, and tranquility. All right. I
Yes.
know that's right. And
Yes.
what is your joy song and why?
My joy song is a compilation of African artists by DJ Black Coffee, and it was done live at a concert called Africa Rising. And
Hmm.
it's coming out of apartheid and just all of the nations in Africa and the different house music people coming together live. And it you could just feel the energy watching
Mm.
this live concert for almost 2.5 hours, and it uplifts me. So when I really want to get uplifted, I put that on and listen to the words and the voices and the music. It's just unbelievable.
Oh, awesome. Norman, you have to text that to me because I would love to get in
I
on that
will.
too.
Okay, sure.
And I just thought about one other thing I wanted to ask because you mentioned your collaboration with Alethia, and I
Yes.
know they're celebrating their 10th anniversary this year, and they're doing some events at Harlem Week. Are you participating in that
Yes,
also?
I am. They will be also using my wigs and my hats. Brenda Bunsen Bay from Tribal Truth will
Hmm.
be dressing the models, and my hats are going to coordinate with her designs.
Ah, all right, y'all. So you
Mhm.
heard it here. Harlem Week is going to be off the chain this
Yes,
year.
yes,
Between Alethea and her barehead beauties, Noreen with her fabulous wigs and quirky hats, and then we
yes,
got Brenda with the clothes. Oh, it's
yes,
going to be awesome. It's going to be
yes.
awesome. Well, Noreen, it's been such a joy to have you on the show with me today. Thank you so much for saying yes to your gifts because you
Thank you
have
for
blessed
having
so
me.
many women.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. You know, our this is our crown, right? And if that ain't right, ain't nothing right.
And this year, Unveiled Unlocked is celebrating our crown, honoring the crown, because the Crown Act just went through as well. So
Oh,
we
beautiful.
are going to be honoring our crown, and being a barehead beauty is also honoring your crown.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right. So stay tuned for that. Um Harlem Week. And you'll know, if you don't know, my husband's one of the producers of Harlem Week. And so I'll be talking about Harlem Week a lot in these upcoming weeks and months. And again, Noreen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Noona Collection wigs
Mhm.
and quirky hats.
And quirky hat, yes.
All right, there you have it. There you have it, everybody. Isn't it beautiful? She's beautiful. Her wigs are beautiful. The hats are beautiful. I love everything about it. I love everything about it. So that's today's show. As I wrap up, I want to share another amazing woman, Gladys Williams. So I am wearing one of Gladys's pieces of jewelry here, handmade, right? Gladys, the earrings are Gladys Williams. She has a collection called Asante's Jewels. And we will be having a trunk show on June 4th on Zoom. June 4th on Zoom, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. There is the link there, Zoom, bit.ly, Gladys Trunk Show. The flyer is posted on my social media on Facebook and Instagram. So please join me. I'll be hosting the Trunk Show. This is our second one. Last year we sold out. So this year I plan on us selling out again. Gladys Williams Asante's Jewels. You could check out her preview by going to her website, asantesjewels.com. All right. So that's coming up June 4th. And let's see, what other announcements do I have? Right after today's show at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, join me for Sunday in Praise at Rockland CSL, where I am the spiritual director and senior minister. And today, our message is inspired by the song, If You're Happy and You Know It. If you're happy and you know it, what you do? Clap your hands. Yes, 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 yes. Noreen's in the green room clapping her hands. Yes, we clap our hands. So join me. You could join the service. We're on Zoom. You go to rocklandcsl.com, rocklandcsl.org, and just click on Sunday service, and you will be in the Zoom room, or you could watch us live stream on Facebook. My last announcement is tomorrow, Monday, May 16th, we have meditation with the moon, 8:30 p.m., 6 p.m. It is a flower moon and blood moon, and it's a total lunar eclipse. So we have our meditation with the full moon, May 16th, Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right where you're watching me now. So that means that there is no 10:30 sip. Okay, remember, no 10:30 sip. So join me at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow for our meditation with the moon. All right. All right. So that's the show. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. I hope all is well in your world. I love you much. Peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes. Peace.